Yeah, it's your boy Fist in the his house. Bring another great edition of Black Ops 2 from me to you, because that's what I do. I cut out the host migration part in the beginning, but this is going to be an interesting video because there's a lot of interesting information. I know I haven't been around for a couple days. I've been playing this awesome game called State of Decay, and I want to talk about this in depth on my other channel. You want to go over there and check it out, F2ST, and how it relates to the gaming world in general, and a bunch of other things. I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff over there, using the beautiful AN-94. I love this weapon. You know, when the game is running right and you're having fun, it's a very enjoyable weapon. Enjoy it in the game. If you like to play Call of Duty Black Ops 2, you like using different weapons like I do. I like using the AN-94 with the red dot for some reason. Some weapons work with or without certain setups, but this one specifically, for me, works out great. I love it. And I love the game, and that's why I play it. People, why you play it? You keep getting mad. Because sometimes it's nice to me. You know, it's just like a relationship. Bad, good, bad. It's not going to be rosy 24/7. So that's the way it is. You know, that's why we bitch sometimes when we do bitch. But let's go on to all the news that's been going out there. I don't want to sit here and make a video about every little thing. You know, some people, I am part of the Machinima Network, and if I do some videos and I'm getting paid for them, I will post that in the description. If the material interests me, that's what I will do. Now, I will talk about E3 coming up, because it is right around the corner, and this Xbox One, all these people, like, I don't understand it, why there's so many people that are mad. I don't get it. So I was like, I watched Hard Times 8 video, and he's saying that Xbox is doomed. You know, I mean, there's a lot. It's just not him. There's plenty of other people. I mean, I'm not pointing him out as a bad person or anything like that. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinions on information. But I watched his video, and everybody was throwing this stuff at me. I was even getting Japanese people from saying how bad the Xbox One was going to be and how bad the service was going to be online, and it's nothing but a you know, a DVR. And yeah, okay, I get that part, but it's not even E3 yet. They're not even telling you about the games. The information that they did give us, I mean, there's some concern there, and I had a concern. I was like, yo, what happens if the power goes out in my street and I lose connection, and all of a sudden I miss my 24-hour check online, and now once it checks, it's like, oh, you can't use the Xbox, you can't use Call of Duty no more, you gotta buy a new Call of Duty. I was like, hell no, I won't buy I will not buy Xbox One if that happens. So I sent a message to Xbox support, and I asked them, I said, you know, there's been information that's been released that's 100% legit, that the Xbox in a 24-hour period has to check online with your Xbox. It's to make sure that you ain't jacking games and you know, ripping people off, and now everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna be sharing with my friends. Like, seriously, how many people do you share games with? I don't share my games with no one, because I don't want them scratching up my shit. You know what I'm saying? I do all my shit on my own, like big boy level. I mean, you get to that point in your life, you'll figure that out. But anyways, that's not one of my main concerns. I'm just pointing it out because a lot of people are making a big problems out of it. Like, who cares if you're gonna share or share not? The issue I had was, if I bought a game with my money and I put it in the Xbox, and let's say a transformer goes out in the street and we lose power for a couple days, tornado or whatever, then what happens? Once I reconnect, I'm like, oh, this isn't the right Xbox, this isn't the right game, you have to go buy a new game. Hell no, I will not buy the Xbox One. So then this Japanese guy sent me some stuff. He's like, he broke down this list of all the bad things that were happening with the Sony, or with the Xbox One. And the one thing that I found very, very fascinating is the fact that you have to have like a 1.5, 1 point up, down, 1.5 up and down for the cloud to work properly. So in order for a lot of these games to work online, like, that's the only reason most of the time I play online games is I want good service. And like, Xbox One and Microsoft are moving on to the next generation of online gaming. They're moving forward. And the question I had for Xbox support is if I had a disconnect with a transformer blowing a couple days off. Would I lose my game? Would I lose anything? And they're like, no. Once you reconnect, then that's it. It's not like you have to wait in a 24-hour period and it only checks at a certain time on that day and you have to be connected. No, once you connect back on and it finds out that you missed your connection, it reconnects and then it says, okay, it checks who you are in your game and you're good to go. It's not like you're losing anything. And the point being is, like, this is just my interpretation of the whole thing. And this is what I think Xbox Live and Microsoft are saying to the consumers in North America. That if you do not have, and this is what they feel, if you do not have a good enough connection, then you cannot be on our service. They're saying if you're not the person that can't afford or does not want to pay for internet or does not live in an area, they're just saying that's it. They're gonna, most of the people that are subscribed to them have higher than 1.5 or above. So they're basically saying they're accommodating the people they already have in the first place. And the only people that are complaining about this is people that are like, you know, coming from the Sony camp or something. Like they're trying to make Xbox seem like it's the worst thing. I mean, to the way I'm looking at it is like Xbox is like, yo, if you don't have a good connection, don't bother buying our Xbox. You know, because if you're on PSN and let's say you have a 0.98 connection that's not even up to standards for the cloud, you're gonna be it's gonna be horrible for the rest of the gamers. It's still gonna be like, what's going on? We got dedicated servers. How come this isn't working properly? And the thing is like, okay, you have to have internet service to play a single player game. So at least to check, and I don't know if this is true, at least you have to have internet. You don't have to have the gold subscription, but you have to at least have internet for them to check to see if the game is a legit game, which is great for me. I don't want to play with a bunch of people who are hacking and buying busted up games and making the game terrible for everybody else. It just cuts out so much hassle out of my gaming online experience like Call of Duty. And when you have something like that, you know, they're just moving forward. And if people can't accept that, then you know what? If you are backing up the PS4 and saying, oh, I don't have to be online and this and that, and my connection doesn't have to be 1.5, blah, 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 and I don't have to be checked, then why are you even with the PlayStation Network? You should be like with the Wii. You know, if I'm a single player person and I seriously don't want to have internet service and I'm true about being a single player, then I'll have the Wii U. Why would I even have the PSN? Because if you have the PSN and you don't have it at 1.5 up or down, then the cloud's not going to work for you anyway. You're just going to make the game worse for everybody else on that system. That's the thing about what people don't understand. Understanding this 24/7 Live Connect. The point is that Xbox and Microsoft have made a conscious decision to look at the stats of the people that are in their subscription base, which is 10 million people, more than enough to have a gaming experience. If you're not up to par with your internet connection online, at least in that sense, and this will cut out piracy and having people hacking the game and doing all kinds of dumb shit on the game, then great, that's what I want. If you want to argue and nitpick, you know, stupid stuff, and then you're going to be on the PlayStation with a connection that's lower than what the cloud operates on, why are you even repping that? You should be having the Wii U if that's the case. So anyways, that's what's going on. There's a lot of other stuff going on with a new Respawn Entertainment game that was leaked out today. There's information with Destiny that's leaked out today. A bunch of games leaked out today. I'm going to be streaming later today, State of Decay, but I wanted to cover that most important thing. I don't want people to see, 'cause I researched this myself, and it's not because I'm a fanboy of either system. I'm still probably, if the PS4 PlayStation Network is good and their dashboard is good, then I will get the system. I don't have a problem with either or, but I want people to know the truth out there. Anyways, until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.